Hello everyone, today I have another game for you. This is from a subscriber. This is Diamond 4 EU Nordic East, VIktor into Corki. So the runes in the bottom left there look pretty good. Honestly, like all the runes there. Good Q auto trade. Nice dodge on that. So I actually do like absolute focus into Corki. I think Corki poke is very irrelevant early and going airy. Good Q. Yeah, good. You should be playing aggressive like this. And yeah, early you want to be being abusing Corki constantly because he's very, very weak early game. Okay, Corki walking up so far for that CS. I don't know what that is. He's already lost half of his health level 1. More than half. Yeah, this is exactly how you want to be playing this so far. I don't know what the enemy jungler is. Hasn't hit tab yet. But we have a Jarvan, so... Oh, Shaco. Okay, he is Shaco. Shaco, you do have to worry about level 2 cheese. Actually, using the F key is nice. Ooh, wait, what? Twisted Fate top lane against the Garen. Yikes. So yeah, against Shaco, I generally like invading Shaco on his Raptors early. Like level 1, invade with my team, ping that we want to interrupt Shaco boxes on Raptors. So I actually like screwing over there, pathing a little bit. We see him bot lane there. Okay, we should be looking to crash this wave now. We could be a little more aggressive. We see the Shaco, so there's no need to be scared of anything right now. We can step up farther and go for trades on Corki. If Corki Valks in, then we just gravity field at his feet. If he starts Gatling gutting you, you just space it. Going for a recall. Okay, early tiers, fine. Debt for boots. I don't really like the debt for boots right now. I think you could just bought a control ward here. And I think it's better to super aggressive trade if you're going to go for kind of like an early cheater recall like this. You could have just thrown everything at the Corki just before you started your back there. You make it back to lane missing only... You missed the 2 CS, but you got the XP for one of them. The boots buy does let you get back an XP a little bit faster than you normally would have. But if it's not enough, if it's not more than 50 gold, then it's technically not worth. But it's fine, it's not that big a deal. And Corki does have teleport, by the way. Okay, Garen TPing top, we should be pinging that. Doesn't miss the cannon. Nice, better than me. Botling getting a little screwed over. Jarvan's still top lane. Okay, decent trade. Get Corki's Valk. What is this Corki doing? What the hell? Yikes. I don't know if it's the same for EU, but in NA, Diamond 4 is the most boosted to ELO. So, that's the ELO that it's most likely the player doesn't deserve their rank. I don't know what the statistics are for EU though. EU Nordic East. Good trading so far, yeah. Still very good so far. I'd like him to hit tab so I can see the CS. Also, sorry if the quality is not the best. I had to stretch it to fit the screen this game because it was like 1100 by 700 instead of 1920 by 1080. It's not the end of the world though. Yeah, I would have preferred to buy a control ward on that first back and then place it, especially against the Shaco. Being able to ward one of the dot bushes or the river bush would have been nice. Yeah, this is all fine so far. You do have to worry about a Shaco. Oh, there he is. Okay, never mind. Don't know if I'd TP to this. I wouldn't TP to this. I don't think you get the Shaco. Doesn't he have Q up? Yeah. Yeah, that was... Yeah, I don't know about that TP. If the wave was closer to your side, you still got the assist from Jarvan though, that's actually nice. But you missed so much XP middle. You missed so much XP. Corki's gonna be ahead, not middle. He gets, what, a plate? And he denies you a whole cannon wave. You luckily get the 25 stacks because Jarvan came into the rescue. I think TP plays like that are okay if the wave is closer to your side. It was too close to the enemy side for that TP to be reasonable. And Corki actually gets a shove off for 2 waves there. I would try to gravity field and freeze this wave. Corki has to recall. Good. Gravity field, pull the wave into the brush. You have 2 refillable charges. You just pull it into the brush. Pull it. You need to be cutting more so that you're taking less damage. So if you're walking down, it stops the minions from auto-attacking since they have to move to get closer to you to get an auto range. So it's good to just wiggle kind of back and forth, not just stand still like that. You didn't want to walk into the bush until your minion wave was closer so they didn't get hit by tower. But still, you can still walk closer to the bush just to take that little bit less damage. It probably doesn't matter, but it could matter in some situations where you live like with 1 auto extra of HP. Okay, unlucky. Oh, that cannon's entire range too. Unfortunate. Did you get it? Nice. I assume Corki's going the Mana EUNE Ravenous Hydra Luden's build. Ooh, hitting all the rockets there. Okay, 53 CS at about 8 minutes. Not great, but you did TP. And die. I don't understand how Corki's CS is only... I actually don't understand how Corki's CS is this bad. He got to shove 2 waves while you were gone. And you didn't really have a freeze for that long, so I don't think it makes up for his CS being that poor. Nice. So yeah, for laning against Corki, you do have to worry about since it's a Shaco this game, but generally in the one-on-one, you can abuse the hell out of Corki. Constant poke, his mana costs are higher than yours. Once you get Lost Chapter, you can be Relentless or Blue Buff, but it's unlikely people are going to get Blue Buff. They're a-holes. But even with tier, that's enough for you to be pretty consistent with the poke. Okay, laser upgrade. Good. Shoving's fine, since Shaco's top lane. You can step up here too and look for a little bit of poke or look for a roam here. If you're gonna roam, you should actually look at the bot wave state first. Okay, yeah, this is fine to go for. It's a little... No, this is fine. Jarvan has ultimate, this is fine. Jarvan should have waited for you though. Okay, he gets that. Should be a deadlocks. Nice, they burn heal. Should be pinging heal. You could have walked... You could have potentially saved the Jarvan by staying on the Xerath and interrupt his ult with yours. I don't think you would have died to tower, but it would have been a little risky and you wouldn't have been able to go back mid lane, so it's fine doing what you're doing. I think the best play was just to walk back mid. I think what you did was the correct play. Just, you should immediately... you don't need to ult. You have laser upgrade, there's no point in ulting. You should have just lasered the wave, and then if Corki stays, you stay. He has no mana, it's incredibly difficult for him to farm right now, you still have mana. You shouldn't be recalling here. Even though you have Lost Chapter in base, it's still better to pressure that person, pressure the enemy while they have literally 0 mana. It's much harder for Corki to farm right now. Okay, TF ults in on him. Does he get him? Oh, good Corki flash. Oh, wow. Okay, sure. Corki is packaged in base here. You can pick that up on his recall, on his respawn, sorry. It's fine to just hard shove this to tower. But yeah, like I was saying, so whenever the enemy is in an awkward situation, you know they want to recall and you're fine. You have flash, you know Shaco can't kill you if you have flash. You don't have to walk up and like dive their tower or anything crazy. You just sit there and you pressure the Corki by constantly pushing him under tower. It takes one laser, a couple autos to shove an entire wave, and him CSing under tower is really, really awkward for him without mana. And especially if we get the enemy minion wave hit your minion wave a little bit, so the HPs are awkward. And then deny even more CS that way instead of recalling there. TP's up. Yeah, looking. It's good to be looking. Okay. Oh. I would look to TP bot lane here. Jarvan's almost there. I would wait till Jarvan's a little closer. Oh, you didn't get the plate. Unlucky. You could have potentially tried to do a play with the Jarvan there, but he didn't go, so. Nothing you could do. But we also didn't ping him to go. And I think you definitely could have got that tower plate. Okay, Jarvan gets 1. That should be a dead Xerath as well. You should be able to make it in time. Oh, unfortunate. Never mind. The Jarvan died a lot faster than I thought he would with the... Wait, he doesn't have full Gore Drinker, right? It's just, that was just the Iron Spike Whip or whatever, so it didn't give the heal. Okay. Yep, Sark Spy's fine here. You could potentially even go Merc Treads this game. Nice, good use of vision. Just stay, you don't want to hard shove this, you want to just sit here, keep the wave closer to the middle so it's dangerous for Corki to step up. This is perfect, exactly how I want to play this. You do need to watch out for Shaco gank, but that's about it. You're fine with Flash and you're very, very healthy. Shaco can't kill you. If he's by himself. If someone else is here like Xerath, then yeah. Which you should expect them to be here since bot tower's gone. Wait, Lux is bot lane right now? Wait, what the hell are they doing bot lane? What? What? Okay, first off, why is Karthus pushing up that far by himself with no tower? Ooh. I don't think there's a chance in hell you get that play. I think you just push the wave to tower, and then if you want to look for like a dive like that, you could do that. Again, you know Corki has to recall here. You just saw them back bot lane. Just shove. Laser the wave immediately. The best way to shove a lane as VIktor is laser the wave immediately to hit them all the melees. And then your laser will be up again by the time... Ooh. Wait, wow, that was actually a lot of damage. What the fuck? Okay, we're putting some thought into it. I think Crown is fine. Everfrost is also fine, but I think Crown is actually kind of decent this game. Since Shaco's going to be jumping inside your asshole. Yes, they have a lot of people who can poke it and pop it very, very easily, like Xerath and Lux. But I think the Crown might be needed this game, because that Shaco's so fed. Okay. Decent TP. Should be able to... probably not Lux. There's probably Shaco here. Yeah, there he is. Karthus trades one-on-one on the Corki at least. I guess that's decent. Okay, it's Shaco. You don't really have... Oh. Gets the Lux. Lux still flashes. It's a little fiesta-y, honestly. You knew the Shaco was there. That was kind of greedy. If you wanted to shove that wave, you could just laser Everfrost the entire wave and just leave immediately. Like, sit back closer to your tower. Laser Everfrost the entire wave to just one-shot it. And then back, because you literally just saw Shaco down there with Lux. And you know the Shaco's fed. So yeah, I'm assuming you're going to go Zhonya's second. You can't really afford to go Seraph's here second. You need Zhonya's. That Shaco's way too fed for you to go your Archangel's Seraphs. Honestly, even Liandry's wouldn't have been bad this game because Liandry's into Garen's actually quite good. And I don't think the TF's going to be able to match the Garen in the side lane very well. And once you have all upgrades, and if you had Liandry's, you could actually match Garen quite easily. Viktor's very, very good into like tanks in the sideline. It's very, as long as you space properly, you're fine. Like Tom Kench, pretty easy. Darius is a little scary if he has Ghost. If he doesn't have Ghost, you're fine. Garen, again, a little scary, but not as scary as a Ghost Darius. And same with Ornn, Shen. All those people are very, very like easy for Viktor to deal with if you have Leandries. Without Leandries, it's fine. It's just you don't have much kill pressure. Okay, we see Xerath ulting from your red side jungle. You should be looking top lane here. You're not really paying attention to your team at all. As long as you juke this. A little late on the ulti. Oh, wait. Oh. That was so lucky. The Lux ult actually didn't go off. You have kill pressure here. Okay. Oh, I didn't see Corki. That was my fault. That wasn't... It's so blurry for me. When I'm watching this in the recording, it's like very, very low quality. But then when after I render it, it's decent quality. So everything's very, very like... blur. Ooh. The big one. Oh. That's a tilter. I think that's 137 CS at 1750. Not terrible since your team's far behind. Yeah, you should have looked top lane there. And you want to be living in the side lane now. You want to be matching the Garen since TF can't. TF will be okay against the Corki. You, I think, are the only one who can match the Garen. You don't have teleport. I think that's a minute. Is that their second? That's their third dragon. You don't need to die for this. Your team isn't super set up for it. That dragon's gone. I think you should just head top lane right now. I think you should have just backpinged your team and headed directly top lane. It's not their soul, so... Oh, it's only the second dragon. Wait, what? Yeah, that's not that. Even if it's their second dragon, that's much more of a reason where you shouldn't be there. You should be in the side lane right now. You're staying grouped with your team for no reason. Your TP is going to be up very soon, so you'll be able to group with your team if you were top lane. You just saw pretty much their whole team bot side. I don't know if TF did the dematerializer thing, where you dematerialize for the wave clear, and your wild cards basically is like Viktor laser in terms of CSing. So if TF was middle, that's enough wave clear. Okay, we see Shaco and Corki topside, Xerath ulting middle. Kinda, that second last Xerath ult didn't look like it hit center on my screen. Okay, TF gets the Corki, nice. And now you should be bot lane against the Garen. Being mid lane's fine here since the Karthus is bot lane. But I'm pretty sure Karthus just gets dove and dies here. Okay, TF ulting away. Does he get out? Ignite? Oh, Ignite got him. Unlucky. Okay, Jarvan looking for Garen. He has ulti. He should ult. Good. Gravity field, ult, laser. What do you do? Okay, you're so... I think you tried to Q him there and the auto-pathing pathed you away. You should have just ulted him, W-ulted immediately. But still, we get him in the end. Just barely. Corki has package now, so we gotta watch out for that. Oh. If Corki packages in, you're dead. Run, run. Corki's top lane. Okay, we're fine. You have Fiendish Codex in base if you're going for Zhonya's, or if you're going for Archangels, you have the Blasting Wand. Got that laser and I hit the caster, that looks weird. Okay, Jarvan dies. You really need to group your team together, and you need to be playing the side lanes more. I don't think I've seen you side lane like once this game. I'm assuming Fiendish Codex, I hope. Yeah, I think you've falling into the trap of since you got here, you feel like you're forced to go Seraphs. I think the Zhonya's is much needed this game. You can Zhonya's if you get hit by a stray Lux Q, you can Zhonya's the Lux ultimate, or if Shaco jumps on you, the armor is just helpful. It's the back one that... Ooh. There. Okay. But yeah, and especially even into the Garen as well. Just the armor's nice. Okay, Karthus is just inting. Yeah, I don't know what he's doing. Does Karthus have Leandries? I wasn't paying attention. Okay. They could Baron here. You see Lux, a stray Lux. Oh, they're in your blue side jungle for some reason. Does he get her? Oh, that should be easy Q. I would have went for a Q instead of a laser there for the movement speed, and then tried to help with the... Ooh. Garen. Jarvan actually lives though, that's kind of nuts. Your team definitely outscales as well. You have a Senna, you have a Karthus, you have a VIktor. And you have TF Gold card for Peel. Like, even though this game's like super feels doomed, it's honestly winnable. Quite winnable. Not having Zhonya's here is very unfortunate though. Buy a controller here. You don't want to go into debt for cloth armor. Going into debt for little buys like that aren't worth it. Like for our cloth armor, for an amp tome, unless it's like the end of the game and if like you lose this fight, it's game over, then it's not really worth going into debt for that kind of stuff. Okay, we're gonna look for a bush cheese on the Corki. No, there's no way he steps up this far. He's gonna shove that lane back. There's no way he stays. No chance in hell he stays. Okay, dragon coming up soon here. It's again only their third dragon, so oh, Jarvan, that's risky. Okay, good gravity field Everfrost. Got the ulti off, kill the Garen. Oh! Nice! Oh, can Karthus juke? Jarvan flat. Oh, shit. You guys can try and do Dragon on spawn here. They don't have smite, but they have Lux ultimate. Neither do you, but you don't have smite either. Pull it out of the pit though for sure. You should be pulling this out of the pit. Just so Lux E isn't in range. You see them behind us. Okay, center root hit. He's dead. Okay, good. You just gotta worry about Lux ultimate now. Oh my god, it was obvious as hell. You could have typed to your team, told them to get it to like 1200 and then stop the damage on it or something like that, because you know Lux ult is the only thing that can steal it. It's literally the only thing available there. There's no way you're going to outburst it. You know they have vision on it. You saw the ward. Even though that spot, I don't think the ward had vision, it saw the HP when you pulled it to that spot. So Lux could deduce how fast you guys were doing it. Yeah, you could have either just done it slower and just like told your team to wait for the Lux ult, or someone could have went and just tried to zone Lux off after that. I think just waiting on it was the better call. You should have just spammed danger pinged the dragon and hoped people would have understood that was like stop damaging it, but you didn't even stop damaging it either. Now they have third dragon, they're on soul point, which is honestly massive. If they get Chemtech soul, it's just GG. It was fine going into debt for a stopwatch there, though. I'm fine with going into debt for a stopwatch. I think that's a fair buy. Corki honestly might one-shot you this game since you don't have any MR, which, I mean, is understandable. Since you're going Zhonya's, you're not going to really want to go both at this point. You could go both later, but not at this point. So Corki rockets are going to hurt. Okay. We got one, we get two. That should be a dead Garen. Nice, good Everfrost. Good job. You're using the Everfrost very well, so it's actually a fine buy. Into this comp especially. I assumed the Shaco would just be like suiciding for you, which he's not. But I think that's like how he should be playing. He's before you have Zhonya's, since you didn't go Zhonya's second, I feel like the Shaco should just be murdering you. But he's not, so the Everfrost is fine. The Everfrost is only really good into the Shaco and the Garen though. But those are the only two people you seriously have to worry about. Oh, dead Lux, ult. Oh. Dang, you saw her and like kind of panicked. Like, I don't know if you like hesitated or something. It looked odd. It's kind of funny. You're like, oh shit, Lux. If you ever frosted immediately and ulted her, she was dead, and then gravity fielded. Okay. Nice. We have Hourglass in base. If we want to go into debt for it, which honestly is fine. Okay, that's not even... Oh, I thought that was... Yeah, he has Dark Harvest on Karthus. I thought he was going the first strike Karthus where you just ult off cooldown for all the gold. I don't know if it's good or bad yet. I honestly can't tell. I feel like going first strike Karthus and you literally just ult out of combat off cooldown for all the gold. I mean, you could even go Axiom's Arc if you really wanted to. I don't know how valuable that would be, though. I don't think that's worth it. But, you know. Gotta experiment a little bit. Okay, you guys are in a 4v5 right now. You see Garen top lane, his TP. I'm pretty sure his TP is up. You guys have Baron right now. You need to be grouping, or if you can't group, side lane. You should be spam pinging your team. You don't ping enough. That's definitely something I can say. You don't ping or like communicate with your team a whole lot. You should be spam pinging them when you're going for plays. And your team isn't here. You're just, yeah, it's just a little int. Like, your team isn't here. You're by yourself shoving a wave. You guys just, yeah, you lost all of your Baron tempo. 2 Barons gone, 3 Barons gone because Karthus died earlier. And now your team's almost aced. 3 of you go down. That was for sure your fault on positioning. You should be spam pinging your team to group middle there, and if they don't come, you don't go by yourself. You go to a side lane by yourself then. You should just be grabbing a control right here. There's nothing else you could really buy. Item here, you could either go Shadow Flame, Death Cap. I think you do need... Oh, what is this? What? Okay, yeah, it is Soul. You honestly do have to TP to that, yeah. I would have just bought a Blue Elixir here if this is your like final fight. If you don't win this fight, you lose the game. So I probably would have just bought a Blue Elixir. Your ulti's been 5. You need to be playing closer to the pit. It's about to go down, yeah. Yeah, I mean, your death kind of just like... It wasn't the like... It was the deciding factor, but it wasn't the only factor that lost the game. You getting picked there in the middle. I mean, I commend the not FFing. You can still have a chance, but I mean, Chemtech Soul is honestly the most broken right now, in my opinion. You don't need Void Staff. Garen does get resists, but I literally have no idea what he's typing because it's too blurry. I literally have no idea what was being typed there. But I think you can't stop the typing. And didn't send it. Or you have all chat disabled or something like that. But yeah, so Void Staff doesn't make a whole lot of sense. It's only good against Garen here. Shadow Flame makes a decent amount of sense. They have Lux Shield, which is honestly can be put on everyone. Garen Shield. I think that was it. Corki doesn't have Shield Bow. And then Xerath I don't think has anything. But the Lux Shield being able to be put on everybody is relevant enough for Shadow Flame, or just go Death Cap. And now your team's just falling apart. Okay, we get 1, 2. Oh, not quite. Close. You could have R'd for the kill there, but I don't know if it's worth it. It would have just been Shaco. There's no point being here by yourself again. You're not getting this tower. It's Lux wave clear. There's no chance you're getting tower against Lux without Baron. You should just back and should have helped with Senna against the Garen. Okay, Lux is going bot lane now, though, so it's fine to shove this lane. We can assume Shaco recalled based off how low he was. Oh, he's bot lane, okay. Okay, Garen's behind you. You should be able to do fine here. Everfrost. I would have saved Gravity Field. I would have just Everfrosted and lasered. And held Gravity Field for if he tries to go for you. But that's fine. Like, you're not going to be able to do anything against Garen this game without Leandries or Void Staff. You pretty much have to leave Garen up to, like, Senna. Okay. Farming it out. Are you actually going to go Randuin's next? I don't think that's the right buy. You already don't do much damage as is. You need, like, a Death Cap, Shadow Flame, or Void Staff if you're worried about the Garen. Like, yeah, you do more damage if you're alive, but you don't really do much damage as is. You're kind of a utility Viktor here. Your Senna's at 2.5 items, almost 3 items. He's getting close to being a monster, but he doesn't have Lord Doms. Or Zorilda's, even. So he doesn't really have anything to kite. Oh my god. That was a massive drive engage. Alt. Nice. Oh. Oh no. Okay. You live here. You're fine. Ace. Holy crap, you guys actually aced him? What the hell? I had TP bot lane. Yep, good. So you have two options. You can either TP bot lane and potentially go for an inhibitor, which I think you should be easily be able to get this inhibitor. Or you could have went middle and got like 2, maybe 3 towers. I think the bot inhib TP plays better. Okay, 15 on Shaco. 7 on Lux, I think. Oh, this is so close. Okay, Lux is up. You don't need to stay for that long. The minions would have taken it. Oh, you're dead to Xerath ult probably, right? Or Lux ult. Oh, no way. Oh! And then Shaco. You're dead. Shaco's Q is going to be back up. Oh, he keeps getting hit by lasers, though. The Great Chase! Wait, he actually stops chasing. Corki's there, though. Oh, no. Okay, oh, you're dead, but let's see if you can win. No, okay. You didn't need to stay that long for the inhib. You actually could have gotten out. You could have just let the minions finish off the inhib there. Oh, no. Okay, Corki dead. Shaco ulted. We know which one it was because of the TF ultimate. Okay, Senna's by himself with... Oh no, he's with Karthus. Who's that? Who are they running down? Garen? Yeah. Okay, oh my god. Does Garen get out? Okay, weird. Senna ultimate. Senna should have tried to snipe the Garen, not... Oh, Senna damage though against Xerath. Oh, he's dead now. Oh no. That was so random. Like, half your team's bot lane, half your team's mid lane. I'm very confused. But still, you definitely could have gotten him and got it out. You didn't need to stay for the last auto attack on it. And I think you would have lived then. And I don't know how I feel about the Randuins. Like, Jarvan, does he get him? No. And that's Elder. You guys just lose the game now. They get Elder, you lose. You have to go for this. You literally have to. There's nothing. Yeah, the game's kind of over. There's nothing you could really do. Okay, nice juke. Garen just runs at you and you're fucked. Because you don't have damage to kill him. Yeah, I don't agree with the Randuins at all. And the Archangels, the order of the item, I think Zanya should have been before that. And I think potentially going Archangels after that into like Death Cap or Void Staff would have been good. Void Staff is literally going to be just for the Garen, since he gets resists from his W. And Death Cap's pretty much for the rest of the team. Oh, and he has Force of Nature now as well. And honestly, Everfrost was okay this game. But I think Leandri's would have been more valuable. So one, it actually lets you side lane against the Garen, which I don't think you side laned enough. You can actually match Garen somewhat easily with Leandri's and full upgrade. You could just kite him forever. If he ever goes on you, you literally just gravity field at your feet, Q him, tank his spin while he's spinning on you. He gets stunned, you walk away. If you're slow, like, you do enough damage with Leandri's when you just consistently laser poke him. And it's also decent into Shaco because you actually get the burn whenever he Qs to see where he's going. And you guys probably just lose the game here. And also that play with the dragon, you could have pinged your team more for stopping the dragon when the Lux stole it. So I guess the big takeaways are understand when you have to side lane more. Item build was definitely a little sketchy. The Everfrost is fine, but like I don't think it's as good as the Leandri's. Since when you're factoring in that no one else can match the Garen in this game. And then, yeah, ping more for sure. Ping your team more. Item builds. And try to understand, if your team isn't going to go for a play, sometimes you just can't do it by yourself. Even if, like, your whole team is going to decide to do a bad play, it's better to have all 5 of you commit to a bad play late game than having 3 of you commit to a good play and 2 of you commit to a bad play. Because if one fight's going to decide the game, its late game death timers are really long. You have to just have everyone commit to the bad play, even though it doesn't feel good. If your team's already going for it, they're not going to listen to you after you've tried to convince them to go for the good play. You just have to go with them. Your laning early was fine against Corki. You could have been a little more aggressive. Whenever the jungler shows, you always can be a little more aggressive in your lane, especially against the Corki, who has like 0 kill pressure on you early. The rune choice was good. I like the rune choice. Item build order was a little odd. But not terrible overall. Decent. It is D4, so yeah. Thank you for watching, everybody. If you want to send me your own games, I'll put an email down below. Thank you for watching. See you next time.